Okay, we are now moving further and start our today's session. List. Okay. Once again, good morning to all, and we are starting how to do a list into HTML. That's our today's session for that. Just we are setting up screens. Now we have HTML practicals. For the list, we are creating the one new file, so you can understand for that. So this is the demonstration for the list. So I am saving up my into HTML practicals. I am creating a new file and giving the name list.html. Once again, I am writing the code of HTML. I am creating a new web page. That's why HTML that always be a practice. Open the tag and close the tag. That is useful to you. This is the standard format, and just I am widening my this screen. This that we want to see in this file list. Okay, this is my output. In HTML, there will be a three type of list. Okay, so which are they? Three types of lists in HTML. If anyone knows, then type in the chat box. Okay, some student has already typed. First one is ordered list. Okay, this is the first type. Second one is unordered. Yes, unordered list. And third one, if anyone knows, it's a definition. Okay. So do you know this is the 1, 2, and 3? This is which type of list in Word? Do you know that? Please type in the chat box. Is 1, 2, 3? Yeah, it's the ordered list. Okay. In Word, there will be a simple one. Okay. These are the lists. These are the order list. But we have to create into a HTML. So first we are learning that list, how to do a list. To do a list in the HTML, which tag to do list, which tag is used is ordered, unordered, and definition. Okay, so for the ordered list, it's a OL. It means that to create an ordered list, you have to use the tag OL. the unordered list, you have to create the tag UL means unordered. And to use the definition list, you have a tag called DL. It means definition list. For the each item in the list, for the each item in the list, you have to use li tag. Okay? List element li tag you have to use for the each item in this list, like ordered list, unordered, and definition list. Okay, then we use li. It means that you have to do this type of thing. Okay, so now we are creating the list in HTML practically to do demonstrate you. First, we are going for the order list. So we are creating this. Okay, to create an order list, we have to write down OL. OL means ordered list. It's a pad tag, so you have to start and you have to close. OL. For each element, you have to use li like this. You have to start the li and you have to close the li. Suppose I am creating a list to courses BME college like this. First branch, suppose we are taking this BBA, so we have to write down like this. It's OL, then list element, then OL. Then just save. We are checking with the browser. We are refreshing. So you can see that this is the list name and one will become automatically. Why? Because it's a ordered list. If we are taking a second one, still students are joining. If we are taking as a second one, then again I have to use next element. So I have to use the tag li means CA is the second one. Then I have to close li. Then third one, three branches are running over here. So I'm closing now li. So I have three branches and in this order list I have one. So OL and 3 li and I have closed down file and save. Okay. I'm just refreshing. Now you can check that 2 and 3 will come automatically because it's a ordered list. So this is the simple example of ordered list. Suppose there will be a many different attributes that are used by OL. Suppose I am writing like this. One of the attributes is type. If I want like ABCD ordered list as a ABCD, not by 1, 2, 3, then what I have to do is just have to give capital A, then close. Then I'm just saying save and refreshing. So you can check this A, B, and C. So these are the different order lists. It's a A, B, C. So you have to use the attribute A. If you are using small a, save, refresh. You can check this. It's in a small one. Okay. Now, if I want in a Roman letter like this, so I am setting as a small I. If I am setting as a small I and just refreshing, then you can check this. It's in the Roman letter. If I want in capital Roman letter, then what I should have to do? Type in the chat box what I have to do. What changes I have to make. Yes, Aditya, very good. Sahil, very good. Anyone? Yes, Gaurav. Yes, anyone else? Please type 3% else. Correct answer, Aditya, Sahil and Gaurav. What I have to do? Type in the chat box please if you understand the thing. Yes, it is very good. Capital I, very good. Rustam. Yeah, so this is the right answer. I have to put capital I. Yes, Prashant. Just I am saying this and refreshing this. So it's a 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So these are the things that you can do. One more thing that you can do, another attribute that we are in ordered list it's working is start attribute. Start. If I want to start this, suppose I am not writing any type, then it's a 1, 2, 3. Okay. Start. Suppose I am not start this list with number 1. I want to start with number 5. Then what I have to do is start and give the number 5. So what happens? Say when you press it, the list will start from 5 and order from 5, 6 and 7. So this type of things you can do. Suppose I want to change, and if I want to start from B, file and save, then you can check what happens. It will start from 1 to 3. Why it's 1 to 3? Anyone knows? If I have start from the D, why it's from 1 to 3? Because in attribute I have to give type is equal to or A. It means that it's a small capital letter. Yes, Aditya, we have not defined the type. So these are the things that you have to give in single quote. I have to give B. Should work. It's not working. Some mistake is going on, I think. Yeah, I'm making some mistake or not. Don't worry, you have to go at home, okay, and work on that. It will work. Here something problem is going on, but it will. So this is the about the ordered list. Now we are going for the unordered list. How to give unordered list is that we are checking now. So second type of list is unordered list. And unordered list we have to use UN. Okay, we have to give UN. So how it will be done? Again, this is UN. Okay, for the unordered list, you have to write down UN. I am just copy this 3li element inside the UI. Apply save, and I am refreshing this thing. So you can check this. Suppose I am changing the header also at one on all the list. Okay, I am not closed down. Okay. Yes, that's why I will see. So you can see that it's a bulleted list. Okay, it's also called as a bulleted list. It means that it will be without the number. It means it's a list, but it is a unordered list. Here also there will be some style also. So you can change UL as a type Then we have to write down like this square, I think square, it is working. So many browsers are work, some browsers are not work, so you have to check that. You can see that it's a square, okay? It's a square. And you can write like this circle. So you can see that it's a circle without filling the circle, okay? It's a without filling the circle. By default, it will be, suppose we are not giving the type, then you can check that it's a circle, but it's a disk. It is called a disk, okay? Black one, filled circle. And if we are giving a circle, then it is a not filled circles. You can see that. So these are the three different type of unordered list into the HTML. So I think this one is also clear. Now third type of list available in the HTML is definition list. So how to do the definition list? For the definition list, we have to learn, suppose it is called definition list, DL. Okay. It is basically used when we have to give the definition of something. Okay. Suppose like a definition of keyboard. If I am asking you that definition of keyboard, what is the definition of keyboard? Type in the chat box. Type in the chat box. If you want to describe the keyboard, type in the chat box. Yes, very good style. Next one, definition of keyboard. If someone is asked to you, please type in the chat box. Short definition, oh? Okay, not a long paragraph. I am not asking about long paragraph, just a short definition. Yes, Aditya, very good. Nandini, good. Yes, thank you. So in short, Nandini, Prashant, very good. It is a input device. It's a simple way. Okay. So example, I am taking that like a keyboard. Okay. Suppose I have to write down like this keyboard. Okay. Then I have to give the definition. So I have to give some space and I have to write down about which is an input device. Okay. This is a short one. So it's a short one and it is called a definition list. So in this type of list we have to create into a HTML. So how we can do? So using DL, and this keyboard is a definition term. Okay, this whole list is called DL. In definition list, keyboard we are called as a definition term. It's a tag DT. I am taking as an example. Okay. Then this is the description. It is an input device. So this is a called as a definition description means DD. So you have to use three tags for the definition list. One is DL for the definition list, DT for definition term, and DD for the definition description. So we are now implementing into HTML how to create a definition list. Okay. So we are moving further here. Just I am copying this heading. So So definition list. Now we have to create a definition list for the keyboard. To do a definition list, we have to use DL tag, okay, and we have to close down DL tag for the definition list. For definition term means I am writing the about the keyboard, okay. So definition term that I have to create. DT to close, and I have to write down here is keyboard. Means whatever the thing that you want to give the definition term. And I have to write down about the keyboard. So DD I have to use definition description. Notice and control. I am closing DD. So this is the simple one. This is the definition is then definition term and definition description. Then I have to so you can see that it is a definition list. Suppose I want to write down about also for the monitor, then what change I have to do? Just in definition list, this is the definition list, I have to create another one like this. Then I have to go down easy. Then I have to use the description. It is output device. Okay, and I'll just this is a definition list that I have created and closed, and I have a two definition term, keyboard and monitor. Now the same, so you can check that this is the definition list that can be done.